Hello, my name is David Soto, and welcome to our Com Talks for Communication 499 course. This is our capstone project, and today I'm going to focus on the importance of an e-portfolio. I am a real estate broker by trade. However, I do focus on developing my e-portfolio in order to obtain more clients and customers. Let's start with the presentation itself. Your e-portfolio must be, first of all, professional. It must be clear and concise. Um, One of the things that I like to focus on is technology. So I make sure I add all my social media buttons, such as my Facebook page, my LinkedIn page, Twitter, as well as Instagram. I focus in the luxury market as well as new construction. So I have recently written an article for ENR, which got published in their publication, which I also would feature on the ePortfolio to market myself as an expert in the industry and among my peers. I also do research for real estate, and some of the highlights I would like to focus when it comes down to doing research is to use peer-reviewed articles or to use scholarly articles. These are reliable sources mainly due to the fact of the process that needs to occur in order for these articles to get approved. They must be reviewed by by a panel of experts who are experts in the field of the topic of the articles. Once approved, these are considered very reliable sources for information. So on your portfolio, you definitely want to do research. You want to use reliable sources. You want to stay current with technology. I personally posted some of my previous projects of me actually working in the luxury market as well as the new construction. This creates a brand authenticity. So when people come to my page, there's really no doubt in their mind that real estate and new construction is what I do. One of the things to keep in mind is the presentation itself. I have not used PowerPoints for my ePortfolio. However, when it comes to doing PowerPoints, you want to keep it to the minimum, most important feature per slide. You do not want to be too wordy. You don't want to focus on too many ideas. Technically, you want to focus on one idea per slide, and you want to keep the words to a minimum. When it becomes too wordy, it gets lost in thought. We have too many topics. All the topics seem to be minimized. So it's very important to have a very well thought out e-portfolio. Other stuff that we came across that I also want to focus on is the persuasive piece. We had to write an article that was a persuasive piece. Here you want to engage your audience and try to persuade them or convert them to go your way. In other words, if this is a portfolio to get hired by a hiring manager, you kind of this is the area where you want to convince the hiring managers to hire you. In my situation, I am a real estate broker. This is my section where I would want to convince the client to work with me versus to work with someone else. You will want to feature highlights such as accomplishments, awards, certificates, pretty much any ammo that you could use or arson that you could use to persuade a customer to work with you. I also posted my resume. I posted my resume in a section about me, which is my bio. I pretty much explain my history, how long I've been in the business, my education, my certificates and awards, as well as some feature projects that I have accomplished and completed in my career history. In your bio is pretty much a well-written resume. I also put a link to my resume, just showcasing a list of my awards, my certificates. I have throughout my career. I have I have got many certificates, and I want my clients to be aware of why it is I am an expert in the industry. I have gone through the process of earning my credentials to be classified as an expert. So when it comes to ePortfolio, just keep in mind we're here to engage the audience and try them to convert them to work with us versus our competition. So it needs to be unique, first of all. It needs to be professional. It needs to be very user friendly, not too wordy. It needs to be direct with feature topics or highlights information that's going to grab the attention of the audience and make them want to continue reading and eventually make them want to work with you. So this is my final presentation for ePortfolio. Thank you for watching, and it's glad to be at the end of this course.